Hello, Zion. I'm back. Um, I wanted to continue to talk about um, fitting pieces in our life that don't belong and that wasn't ordained in our purpose. And it is not just the Eddie Longs of this world or the leaders of this world. Um, we all have some things in our lives that we need to dismantle. We need to drop the weight. We need to let go. We need to allow God. Um, Many people will say, when they hear this, they will say, you know what, Talia, I don't have no strongholds in my life. I don't need to be delivered. I don't need to be healed. But there's something in everybody's life that needs to be dealt with, that needs to be walked away from, that needs to be delivered, that needs to be let go, that needs to be set free. It might not be the common problems that we know or see, such as homosexuality, lesbianism, sex addiction, drugs, manipulation, lying, compromising, and the gamut of things go on. There is something in everybody's life that they need to allow God. I would thrust you today to continue to do a self-examination. That's what I would ask you to do, to continue daily to do a self-examination so you can be more Christ-like. And when I say just you, it's not just you. It's all of us, me too. You see, if I was to ask you this question, what is in your life that you need to let go of? What is in your life that you need to walk away from? What weight, what stronghold in your life that you need to drop? What's in your life that you need to allow God? What's in your life that you need to be delivered from? What's in your life? I'm certain many out there would say, you know what, Talia, I'm fine. I don't need to be delivered from anything. I don't need to be set free from nothing. I'm fine. You know what? I would look into my webcam as I'm doing right now, and I would say to you that you are an absolute liar. Listen, we need to be honest when we seek God, even though He's all knowing, and we need to be honest to ourselves. Yes. We need to be honest to ourselves. We need to look at our lives and see what's in our life that does not align with the Word of God. See, because we're not greater than Eddie Long. You see? Because if we refuse to allow God to heal us and deliver us, if we refuse to turn from some things that we do, if we refuse to let go of some things that we carry, that we hold on to, it is a matter of time for you or I also to be exposed. What is in your life? What is in your life that does not belong? What piece have you put in your purpose and forced it to fit that it does not belong and it was not ordained to fit? Who in your life that's in your life as cancer, that agrees with everything you say, that is your yes man or your yes woman, that aligns with you even when you do wrong, that is a problem also. Again, you also need accountability in your life. You need to find some people in your life whom you can trust, whom they can trust you, and so you can help each other to become better children of God. You know, iron sharpens iron. We know that. And you need to be in an assembly that cares about souls, where the leadership is approachable, and they are found not only preaching the word and teaching the word, but they are found living by that very word in which they preach and teach. You need to be in assemblies where at any time that you will be able to reach out and call the leaders of the church and say, listen, I have a problem. I need help. But I hope what you would do first, before you call on man, that you will call on God. Right? I hope I find you today being ready to be naked, transparent, telling yourself the truth, identifying those things in your own life that does not belong. See, it is easy to look at Eddie Long's situation and say all these things about Eddie Long and whomever, but to look at this situation, not reflect on yourself, not to say, Lord, what is it in my life that I don't want to pay attention to? What is it in my life, Lord, that is not pleasing to you? Lord, what have I carried in my life that you are calling me to let it go? Lord, what weight in my life do I take from one step to a next when I'm supposed to drop it? Lord, what is in my life? I'm ready, Lord, for you to show me. And then, Lord, I'm available, Lord, for you to show me who you say I am. See, this is something for all of us. This is something for all of us. I want to ask you, what is in your life that is not of God? I don't care how many people you lead. I don't care when you preach last. I don't care how good you make yourself look or how good you make yourself sound. I don't care what your social club is like. I really don't care how many friends you have. But what I care about is, what have you let go out of your life today that don't belong? What piece have you took off of your purpose that God didn't ordain there? What I care about, what in your life have you allowed God to deliver today? Not just yesterday, not last year, not when you first came to Christ. Today. Today. What in your life have you allowed God to show you that is not of Him? Are you available for the ultimate change? Are you available to tell the truth not only to God, but are you available? Are you available to see the truth in your own life? Can you see you when you look in the mirror? Can you see you beyond all the makeup and beyond all the mask? Can you see you? Can you see you when there's no one there? Can you see you? Let's share today. See, we all got things that we need to surrender to God. So I ask you, what is in your life do you need to let go? I know one of my major problems that I had was forgiving, because I had a stronghold in my life called unforgiveness. Because all the infractions was in my life, all the things that I experienced, and the people that hurt me. And for a long time in my life, I refused to let that go. And I must tell you today that daily I must be mindful to allow God. See, I must not take it back from God. I must always find myself forgiving. And it's just not for the other person. It is for the person that is forgiving, right? And it's very easy. It is very easy to forgive someone when they are not around, right? It's easy to forgive someone. But it is most difficult to forgive someone that have not changed, that is still lying and manipulating, that is still hurting people, and that is still refusing to tell the truth on some things that they have personally done that devastated your life. But do you know that forgiveness is not contingent on if the person ever changed or not whom you're forgiving? Forgiveness is not contingent if they ever say they're sorry. Did you know that? So every day of my life, I must be mindful if individuals change or not, if individuals ever say they're sorry or not, that I must be mindful to stay on that narrow road, focus to forgive. Now, that was my problem. And if I don't stay mindful every day, it will creep right back into my life and remind me of the things that I came from and the things that God has brought me through. And it will remind me of the devastation that I experienced to trigger me helpless, hopeless, and postured in unforgiveness. And that's why I say every day I must stay mindful, focus, and consistent on forgiving anyone in my path that has hurt me. And so now I shared that with you. You don't have to share anything with me, but what I do expect for you to do is tell yourself the truth and have some people around you that can hold you accountable for things in your life. And so all I want, what is my desire, like John? My desire is in love to lead you to Christ, that you shall have a personal relationship with Christ. And my conversation is like Paul. He asked the question, who can separate you from God? My focus is that nothing shall separate you from God. My focus is that you have an intimate relationship with God, that you seek Him in spirit and truth, and that you be able to have true conversations with yourself. Now, I'll be back with the other video. God bless you. And remember, Talia loved you, but Christ loved you greater.